Welcome to 5-Minute Pitch. I'm your host, Liz Saunders. 5-Minute Pitch is the competition that gives entrepreneurs from around the globe the opportunity to virtually pitch their business or product idea for the chance to win a grand prize of $50,000. This season, more than 30 entrepreneurs will pitch their ideas via Zoom conference call to our panel of 5 experts for the chance to advance to the finals and pitch to the judges live in Miami, Florida. Our panel of expert judges includes Greg Mercer, 8-figure Amazon seller and the founder and CEO of Jungle Scout. Michael Jackness, a serial entrepreneur who has spent the past few years building a high 7-figure e-commerce conglomerate while blogging and podcasting about all of it along the way at EcomCrew. Steve Chou, the son of 2 tiger parents, Steve Chou started 2 7-figure businesses while working full-time as an engineering director. He now runs Bumblebee Linens and MyWifeQuitHerJob.com. Scott Voker, 7-figure business owner and host of the Amazing Seller podcast. Today we are joined by guest judge Andrew Udarian. Andrew has started and sold multiple e-commerce businesses and is the founder of eCommerce Fuel, a private community for 7-figure plus e-commerce sellers. This week on 5-Minute Pitch.
So the product I'm pitching to you guys today is my new online training and membership called Masters of Marketplace that teaches you how to sell on Amazon. This is a little bit different than what you fellas are doing in the Amazon space.
I like that she's chosen like a niche inside of like the Amazon education niche. So this is definitely like a popular thing already, and I think we're gonna see it just grow and grow.
I think that you have a great competitive advantage being a female marketing towards females, so I just wanted to comment that and give you some kudos for being one of the market leaders there trying to get that done.
Today we're hearing from Kathleen, who left her full-time job to start an Amazon consulting business so that she could spend more time with her family. Kathleen helps companies start and manage their Amazon businesses and now wants to train women in her system so they can make as much money as they want while maintaining all the flexibility they want in their lives.
I'm really excited. I'm really pumped up. I feel super prepared. I've practiced this, and this is a membership that I've been running for just a couple months now. And just in the last couple months, I've seen the potential, and I'm just really excited to talk about it and get the word out.
This is 5-Minute Pitch.
Kathleen, how you doing?
Great. Awesome. So nice to meet all you guys.
Nice to meet you too. Hey Kathleen, welcome to the 5-Minute Pitch. Your 5 minutes starts now.
My name is Kathleen Coble, and I run an Amazon consulting agency where I help businesses leverage the power of Amazon to grow their brands. So the product I'm pitching to you guys today is my new online training and membership called Masters of Marketplace that teaches you how to sell on Amazon. Now, before you guys say, oh God, not another course on how to sell on Amazon, right? This is a little bit different than what you fellas are doing in the Amazon space.
Kathleen left her full-time job to spend more time with her family. She began helping companies set up their Amazon stores, and in some cases, she stayed on to help run it. While successful, she realized that she could not do this for every company, but needed to find a way to continue to scale her business.
So I figured, what if I could help other people do what I do? So after years of consulting, I created this course that fills a major hole, which is teaching others how to manage Amazon stores. So my mission is to help as many ladies as I can make as much money as they want so they can have freedom and flexibility in their lives. So my unique angle is that I teach selling on Amazon as a service. I train Amazon store managers. So trainings that are included that are unique to this membership include things like they're all about the service side of selling on Amazon. So how to determine what services to offer, how to price your services, how to find clients, how to approach business owners, and so much more. Plus, I'm a female, not as common in the Amazon e-commerce space. My husband calls it bro commerce and told me to make sure that I mention that to you guys in my pitch. So I've been selling on Amazon for 10 years and offering it as a service for the last 3 years. This is what I'm good at. This is what I love to do. And I really resonate with the ladies that are in my membership because I was there. And now that I've sold over $20 million worth of stuff on Amazon, I'm showing them how they can do it too. So here's a peek at what's all inside. There's 6 main courses, goes through everything you need to know to set up, launch, grow an Amazon store. And then we have monthly events, which include a live masterclass, Ask Me Anything, Q&A sessions, and then a private Facebook group for members only.
Last year, more than 300,000 small and medium-sized businesses joined the Amazon marketplace. With this growth, Kathleen saw a need for quality help to set up and manage the day-to-day operations of these new businesses. If she could capture even 1% of the 300,000 new businesses joining Amazon, that could result in potentially 3,000 new members signing up for her program, equaling between $291,000 a month or $3.5 million per year in revenue. So what would she do with the grand prize money?
I would take half the money, put that over to marketing and ads, really ramp up Facebook advertising, and then figure out how to optimize my evergreen funnel. Then I would take the other half and invest it in the back end. So operations, I want a better CRM. I want to be able to automate things a bit more. I'd also like to hire a content manager. So I create all the content and then I want someone there to be able to edit it, post it out there on a weekly basis. And then I'd also love for the last 10 grand to start some live workshops and local awareness for Chicago-based moms so that they can learn how to master the Amazon marketplace as well.
Hey guys, Mike Jackness here with 5-Minute Pitch to talk to you about Zipify Pages, my favorite app in the Shopify App Store. Gone are the days with me having to sketch out a design on a piece of paper, give that to a graphic designer that takes a couple of days and thousands of dollars later, then get that PSD broken up into code with a programmer that goes into Shopify. I can now launch things in a matter of minutes, take what's in my head and put it right on the screen, and it's all thanks to Zipify Pages. So go to the Shopify App Store and check them out today.
Kathleen gave a great pitch to the judges, so let's see if she can master the questions.
Can you clarify, so with your product, is it a course that is specifically designed to train someone in-house to manage the Amazon side of somebody's business, or are you actually doing service along with the training information you offer?
So I have a consulting agency where I do it for people, but this particular product is the membership. It's all online, and then I offer like Q&A sessions and things like that. So I'm training people how to become Amazon store managers.
And is it one-time fee or is it a membership monthly recurring?
It's a membership monthly. It's either $97 a month, or if they want to do the annual, it's $597 for the year.
So what are the main distinguishing factors of training someone to manage a store versus someone to just sell private label products, for example?
That comes a lot with the virtual assistant. So figuring out like how to price your services, how to really manage the day-to-day operations. So, what do you need to do every day, every week, every month? How do you make sure your store is staying on top of your competitors? But then also like how to create a business within that. So how to approach businesses to offer this as a service to them and really grow it that way.
Kathleen is focusing her efforts specifically towards women who want to be involved in the Amazon business space, but prefer to consult and help other clients grow and develop their businesses. Through her efforts over the past 3 months, Kathleen has signed up about 50 students to her business, which she has gathered from previously formed relationships, friends, and clients.
You talked a little bit about your marketing plan, what you would do with the $50,000 moving forward to acquire new customers. Is there a little bit you can get into more detail how you plan on trying to acquire new students for the program?
I really want to rely heavily on Facebook ads. I haven't done a ton with it, but I've heard such good success with Facebook ads. I've got people in place that are going to start running them for me. I just think it's a really targeted way to get in front of small business owners, but then also like those females who are looking for virtual assistant jobs or stay-at-home mom jobs and things like that.
On the community side, the membership model, the thing that really kills you is churn over time. And so I know you've been doing 2-3 months, but can you give me a sense of how many people signed up originally when you first opened the doors? And then I think you said you have 50 right now. How many signed up originally on the $97 a month plan, and how many are still subscribed 3 months later?
Sure. So originally I had 20 people signed up, 15 of which are still subscribed 3 months later. And then through the last couple of months, I've just been adding, like 10 to 15 new members every month.
The type of system Kathleen is offering typically has a high front-end value with a high potential for churn after the initial months. So in order to maintain ongoing value to her customers, Kathleen includes a live monthly masterclass, a closed Facebook group for members only, live Q&A, and network support, which helps her members stay on top of the ever-changing Amazon world.
Do you plan on marketing this to the businesses themselves so they're the ones paying for it, or are you thinking that the individual contributor is the one actually paying for these?
So I'm kind of targeting both, but really with the idea of either or. They're both really good fits for the membership.
So what has the success been like for the people who've gone through your class? Because I would imagine if someone wanted to run my Amazon business and they have never run their actual store themselves or any products themselves, I'd be a little bit reluctant to hire them.
So it's still really early, but something that I encourage everyone to do is start with retail arbitrage. So there's a whole course that takes them through start to finish, just learning the retail arbitrage model. I tell them that, you can't expect to run someone else's store if you haven't done it yourself. So they're at least getting into it and learning through the retail arbitrage without having to source their own products and build their own brand. Some people have already sold on Amazon before and just got out of it. And so they're kind of a little bit above the curve.
Do you have any type of certification process where if I'm coming in and I want to hire somebody that's that's been in your community to run my Amazon store, some kind of test that you provide or certificate so I know that not only were they a member, but they actually retained and understand, what you teach? Is that anything you offer at all?
I don't at the moment, but I will be.
It's great to see a female presence in this space. I mean, we go speak at a lot of these conferences as well, and it's probably the most male-dominated industry I've ever been a part of. It's kind of crazy, and I think that you have a great competitive advantage being a female marketing towards females. So I just wanted to comment that and give you some kudos for being one of the market leaders there trying to get that done.
I mean, she's been on my podcast. I don't know about you guys, but nice. I do support, just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
We need more female engineers as well. You don't happen to be an engineer, do you?
Yeah. Well, hey, that was awesome. And like I said, I think we all agree. I mean, to have a woman in this space, and you're at a different angle, so I think it's really cool to see that angle. So congratulations on your success and for what you're doing. So no matter what happens.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
After the pitch, I caught up with Kathleen to see how she felt about the pitch.
I think it went really great. I got some really great feedback from the guys, and I'm smiling. So I think it went really well. My favorite part of the interview was the very end where the guys just totally validated what I'm doing. There are not a lot of females in the Amazon space, and they just, they commended me for being one of the only females, but also for taking a unique angle. Hopefully I make it to the next round.
Kathleen's Amazon consulting idea seems to have a lot of potential for high revenues. Let's see if the judges believe in the concept and move her on to the deliberation round.
This one for me is difficult because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I do these types of courses myself. So it's interesting, and I think that she has a great angle. Being a woman, I even mentioned it at the end of the pitch. I think that this is something that's dearly missing from the industry. The thing that I don't think that she fully appreciates yet, the road of getting traction and getting people to believe in you and want to buy from you. Someone really wise once told me they're not buying the information, they're buying access to you and the trust that they've already gained in you. And unless you already have an audience and those types of things, which takes literally years to build up, that's one of the things that really concerns me.
I like that she's chosen a niche inside of the Amazon education niche. And actually at Jungle Scout, we get a few emails every day of people asking for help training their employees or consulting with their employees or whatever else for now these teams inside businesses to run their Amazon business. So this is definitely a popular thing already, and I think we're going to see it just grow and grow. Just like you have specialists do your Google AdWords and whatever
Facebook
else.
ads.
I think it's going to be more common for businesses to have Amazon specialists inside. So I like that aspect of it.
So I liked the spin on the whole Amazon training thing, but I think there's this whole training of Amazon is very saturated. But the one thing that actually really bugs me is the credibility of the trainees, right? They're going to take this course, but then are people really going to hire them to run? And then her answer was they'll do retail arbitrage. But retail arbitrage is a lot different than selling an actual branded product. The techniques are different, the whole philosophy is a little bit different. And so that was the disconnect for me.
Selling training online is already a saturated place. You have to have, it's all about building an audience and trust. And even within that audience, I feel like the Amazon training courses it's just the hardest place. And I feel like the internet has been bombarded with it the last 2 to 3 years. It's a hard place to get some traction. I like that she focused on the sub niche, of having a manager for your business, but there was a few things that concern me.
I just want to add here that Andrew used to have a course, but he had a lot of problems establishing trust as well, and so you discontinued your class. Am I correct?
You've promised me you weren't going to talk about this.
Sorry.
Right?
Yes. It's a great class. It was a great class. It was just the credibility wasn't there.
It was how to wreck your Amazon business.
I think that she definitely can make this work. But I think she needs to get 10, 12 people that she's gotten them to be a marketing person for their Amazon business with success to then share that as her case studies of doing that. And I think just a little bit early on right now, I wouldn't stop. I would still go down this road because I think there is a need for it. And I love it that she's actually also targeting women. So I'm torn, but I think she shouldn't stop regardless. I am going to say no in this case.
Yep, so I'm a no. Like I said, I don't want to be hypocritical. I think it's a great business model. One of the things that we're, I think, really looking for here, though, in 5-minute pitch is some sort of uniqueness. So I think that this is something that's been done, and I don't see that particular aspect of it. So for me, I would say no.
I like this sub-niche enough that even the downsides of creating a course and creating the trust aspect around it and everything else, I'm going to vote yes.
I think she's going to be successful, but this Amazon training class is kind of saturated, so I'm going to say no.
You know, if it was, like you said, a less saturated market, if the messaging was a little bit clearer for me, or if she had, you know, a little bit more of a kickoff of students right out of the gates, I might be yes, but I'm a reluctant no.
All right, Kathleen, sorry that you didn't make it through, but we wish you the best in your business, and maybe reach out to us. We'd love to help you out.
Yeah, and keep going with it, because I think you're doing a great job, and I think you're going to be successful either way.
Thank you for your pitch, Kathleen. Keep going strong. Next time on 5-Minute Pitch.
When I had my son, who's 3 years old now, he was kind of that guide to make me feel that I had to do this, because how can I tell him to go after his dreams and take risks if I can't do it myself?
She seems like a really just like sharp lady to me, right? That being said, marketplaces are extremely hard to start.
I liked her personality. She's a go-getter. She's got a good head on her shoulders, and she has an open mind.
I was really torn on this. It's going to be a hard road.